am your favorite sports analyst, Jamar McKill, with my favorite co-host,
James Sherwood.
And today, this morning, y'all finna get served with J&J Sports, episode 74. James, how you feeling this morning?
I feel fantastic. Another beautiful Saturday, and we're ready to go.
Oh, yeah, been ready. I'm feeling good this morning. I'm feeling jumpy. I'm feeling full of energy, man. But before we get started, man, make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe on all our platforms, Podbean, Instagram, YouTube. We appreciate everybody that's been watching us virtually. But we back and better, man. We back and we coming with the heat. James, you ready?
I'm ready.
Man, let's get into our first one, man. NFL football, your favorite, man. So the coolest head coach, Mike McDaniel, has just received a multi-million-dollar contract extension with the Miami Dolphins. So the extension will be a 4-year extension, averaging at least $3 to $4 million a year. So it's not exact pricing of how much it's going to get, but that's the average range. Have you heard this news?
Yeah, I did. As soon as he signed it, this was everywhere.
Yeah.
And people are talking about it for sure.
Oh, this was big, man. I mean, when I heard about it, I'm like, Miami Dolphins, they made a good decision. They were smart about this. So, man, just to kind of further us in the conversation, does he deserve this contract extension? And how much has he improved with this team?
He definitely deserves this contract extension.
Yeah.
And if you think about it, the Dolphins, I mean, maybe 10 years ago, they were decent competitors, and you see them directly competing with the Patriots. But they kind of fell off, and it definitely, maybe some of it was being in the same division with Tom Brady.
Yeah.
But now that's all over, and seeing what he's done with the team, from where he's taken them to one of the lower AFC teams, and now they're almost always
in the yep, exactly. He most definitely deserves the extension with the Dolphins. Ever since he joined the team, we have seen increase in just how they play on the offense. If we're getting in detail, man, he helped Tagovailoa a lot, the quarterback, develop into he's probably one of the best left-handed quarterbacks in the game right now. And it explains why he received that contract, man. The Dolphins are not crazy, and they know how to invest in certain people that, they're not crazy. You know what I mean? So if we kind of look at his achievement list with the Dolphins, just in general, he's been 18 years in the NFL, almost to a 20-year, third year with the Dolphins. He led the team to the postseason in both 2022 and 23, back-to-back, which makes history for Miami since 2001. So, James, he done brought them all the way back to life.
Yeah, he did, and they're one of the elite AFC teams now. Looking at them.
Yeah, and I feel like back then a lot of people kind of looked over the Dolphins, but man, he definitely brought them back to life. With him getting this extension with the Dolphins, man, what team should he be worried about?
I think teams that should be concerned, definitely some of the AFC, top teams in the AFC, and I think one of the main teams is probably the Bills, because they're always directly competing there in the AFC.
I noticed that too, with Josh Allen and all them over there. And a lot has changed since this last season. So the main team I feel should be worried is the 49ers, bro. Mainly because he's been coaching with them. He knows for the longest, like throughout his whole career, he knows their operation. He knows their play style. He knows how they work. So it's like if they ever play, they play in December for sure. But if they ever play, they got to be ready.
That could be a preview for the next Super Bowl too. I mean, the Dolphins and 49ers.
That'll be good. Honestly, that'll be a good Super Bowl. But like I said, he knows their playbook. Other teams, I would say. Other teams I would like to see the Dolphins kind of just take over with Kansas City Chiefs, and the Eagles. I feel like those three teams are going to be like the toughest teams.
I can imagine maybe Baltimore also trying to compete with them.
That's going to be tough too. So y'all let us know, y'all comment y'all favorite tough team against the Dolphins and who you think is going to be a challenge for them. Now with this new contract extension, what does this show with Miami Dolphins organization, and is he going to retire a Dolphin?
That's a good question, and I guess it just depends on how many games they win and how successful they are.
Yeah.
Because, you could see him having major success and then another team either trading for him or just outright trying to entice him after this contract ends.
Um, 4-year extension. It shows that they have faith in this coach, man. Dedicated to him. And when you do that, that is when the true value comes out on anybody, player, coach. I'm gonna have to salute the Dolphins with this one, man, because it wasn't even a risk. It was they really just took a chance on it. They took a chance, and that I predict that he will retire with them, and hopefully get them to a Super Bowl. And once he does that, Hall of Fame, already, no question, first in line.
And he's so young too that he's still got so much
time to do it, man. It's like if you do it right now, yeah, most definitely you'll go back in history for one of the youngest head coaches to bring their team to a Super Bowl. Absolutely. And before I pass it over, before I go into the next one, man, I got football game of the day I wanted to cover, man. The Ravens and Chiefs game. James, have you seen this game, man?
I did, yeah. I tuned in for.
Man, it was intense. It was intense, just like that playoff, last season or whatever. But the Chiefs won 27-20. But all honestly, man, it should have went into overtime to me. And guess who was there? Taylor Swift.
Of course.
So there's still a thing and everything's going on with that. Man, they gonna be showing her a lot. Derrick Henry scored his first running touchdown. How do you feel with him being an add-on? I know we covered him, being added on, but how do you feel he's gonna play this season?
As soon as I heard that he was on Baltimore, I was like, okay, that team just got instantly better, and they were already an excellent team.
And it seems like it's fitting him really good. Like, he's really catching on. I know he's up, it's up north, and you kind of got to get used to the weather and all that stuff, but no, he's gonna be good. He's gonna be all right. But yeah, one of the highlight plays for this game, man, was the last touchdown. Well, the last play from Lamar Jackson, looking like a touchdown. Everybody thought it was a touchdown, but his toe hit the white part. It's so devastating. My anxiety was up. Did you see that play, man?
I did. And this game, it seemed like it was more. It's like the Chiefs were just kind of there and they were doing things, but it seemed like Baltimore was more so almost in control in a certain way throughout the game because they kept making play after play after play. They just couldn't finish. Yeah, man, I respect the fact that they're a team that can come back from a lead or try to, they fight the whole way. So that's what I can respect because at first it was like 10-0, 17-0. So I'm like, man, what's gonna happen? But then I see them almost tying the game. It just shows, man, they gonna be tough for sure. But y'all let us know how y'all feel about that game, Ravens Chiefs. If y'all feel like it was a touchdown or not, please leave in the comments because I wanted to see the overtime. But we're gonna get into our next one, James. J&J Sports coming to y'all with more in 2024.